Hello everyone, it's Tailz from Studio Wildfire here. I have just uploaded a update for the Germans token pack, which is a collection of World War II German or Wehrmacht character tokens and vehicles. This update is specifically aimed at people who use Foundry Virtual Tabletop and to take advantage of the tool set for controlling tokens in Foundry. We can see on the tabletop at the moment that I have a good selection of the tokens here for us to look at. So let's just zoom in a little bit and scroll around. So I'll start up here at the top. So the first item on the list is a Flak 38 cannon. Now it comes in a number of different poses. So there's folded up, there's with the crew, there's uncrewed. There's also versions of it where it's just the carriage. So what I'll do is I'll go and I'll change this one. Now I'm using the Pathfinder rule set at the moment, but you could import this into a different rule set if you like. Now in the Flak cannon, so there's a bunch of just standard views, but there are some isometric views which you can use. Let me just change this to. So as you can see, there are a number of just views where it's a turnaround, a table turnaround. Then it's on the carriage, just crewed. Now then there's the carriage itself that it actually pops out of. And for those of you who want to set it up so that you're actually using it in a game, so there is the bed or the mount. Now this is an isometric view. Actually, I'll just so that we can get a look at how it works. So I'm going to change that to the mount. Oh no, I forgot to press update. Scroll to the bottom of the list. So there's the mount. And I'll change this one into the actual gun itself. And you'll see that there it is. Now the cool thing about this is you can have the actual turret, and you can put the turret over the top of the mount. Oops. And then you can just spin the turret and the mouse will stay where it is. Now, so that's the Flak cannon, and there is a crew. There's a 3-man crew for it. Then we have the Pak 40 anti-tank gun. Again, it's in a number of views from a 360 different view. There's also, like for example, this is a version where it's hitched for towing. This is a version where it's ready for deployment. Then we've got the crew. This is the crew here. These 4 little guys. This crew here is actually for the Nebelwerfer. And here's the Nebelwerfer gun mount just here. Again, it has a number of different views. So this one could be used if it's being towed. We've then got a BMW motorcycle. So it comes with little So it comes with a trailer and a sidecar. Then you've got rendered views where it's got the crew. So this would be a machine gun crew. And just where a single guy and he's just carrying supplies. Then we have, if I scroll out a little bit, then we have 3 different soldiers. So this is German Soldat 1, German Soldat 2, and I've set them up for my games, where I can just drag out one character, and I'm using the wildcard, which I'll show you how to set up in a minute, so that every time I drag them out, it puts down a different token. So it's a good way of quickly building up an army of soldiers if you need to quickly put in some NPCs. Then we've got we've got German Soldat 1, German Soldat 2, which is the German Soldat 2 is sort of like the atypical German soldier. Then we've got the SS soldier in a dress uniform, which is the sort of black Hugo Boss sort of looking uniform. Next up, we have the Steyr staff car. You probably remember that from all the movies where you'll see the German generals wandering around with a staff car, and the ubiquitous Volkswagen, which is also in a little staff car. Now, how I've done these so that I can just quickly drag out an army of these characters. So I'll deal with this guy. So in the prototype token page, in the appearance tab, so you go and find the the list of files. Select the first one. This is what we're going to use. Now, the next bit, which is important, is the random wildcard images. Have that ticked. Then go into the file path, go right to the end, and where it has the 4 digits at the end of the file name, or the 4 numbers, the 4-digit number code, take that out and replace it with a star, because the star is wildcard. So as long as you've done that, every time you drag and drop this German soldier on the board, it will grab a random soldier icon, soldier token from the package. Now, to make certain that everything is scaled correctly, all of my human-sized tokens are all scaled so that they're at staying on this page. So unlink link to actor size, then change the dimensions so that it's 1 grid width and height, assuming a 5 foot by 5 foot character square, and then set the scale ratio to 2. That way the tokens will be sized correctly, and you can just drag out as many as you want, and it'll randomly grab from the package. And that's the update for the German token package. I hope you have lots of enjoyment using it. Please like and subscribe, smush that button, and it'll let me know that you want to see more of my stuff. Thank you very much.